Hey guys, here's a thought. We know that we're on life's journey and there's so many obstacles that comes our way. And without knowing, many times we're taken off guard, we're caught off guard. Things happen and you are doing so well. You're doing well at school, you're doing well in your job, and you're looking for that promotion that is about to take place, that is about to happen, and all of a sudden some catastrophe happens, or you're having, your family, things are going well, and out of the blue there's some form of incident, there's some form of delay, setback that presents itself, and you're thinking that what is happening? Am I doing something wrong? Is there a lesson for me to learn in all of this? Look at this video. Let me show what I'm talking about. So we see where, just like the skateboarder, he's practicing, right? He's on the road, he's getting things done, he's smooth sailing. But in him or she that is doing, that's their job, they're gonna come up an obstacle. Maybe the corner is too sharp. Maybe they got the handle wrong. Maybe the braking system, whatever it is, and that caused them to stumble. That caused them to be in a situation that they crash. But I want you to understand that in you hitting a bump, in you hitting like a curb, or you falling off the board, the pain is there. Sometimes, sad to say, there is something that is broken. But I want you to look beyond all of that. I want you to understand that for life, it is filled with different challenges and obstacles. It is filled with different pains. But all these things that we go through, it is for a means to help us to become better. Better how? We have learned from our mistakes. We have learned from a situation where we thought we were unable to overcome, but you found the strength and you overcome. You don't know how. You've been talking to God, you've been praying, you've been showing up for work, you've been putting your best foot forward, and you are just, being in a place that you're grateful. You're showing gratitude. And that's a good place to be. Because here's the thing. When you least expect it, things is gonna turn for you just like that. I know you're going to be thinking that, listen, what are you talking about? I can't relate. I promise you, I've been in situations, and I know persons that are coming on and, is viewing this right now. They can attest. They can say, I remember I was in a similar situation. I'm telling you, what you're facing is only for a moment, but don't fast track the process, because all of that is a means to train you. It's a means for you to understand that you may fall off sometimes. It's a means for you to understand that, listen, I'm gonna flip over. I'm gonna crash and roll. I'm gonna be, feel like I'm unlucky. But hey, I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm being better, stronger, faster, more wiser. So that I know how to maneuver. I know how to become a better steerer, handler. Think about when you're learning to drive. For those of you who can drive. And how it felt when you first went around that steering wheel. And how nervous you were. And maybe you were using both feet for driving, where you're using your foot in one part for the gas and another for the gas for the brake. And I'm telling you, I've been in situations where having had some lessons, having gone through, the rigors, how to turn, how to park the car, how to start the car, how to use and maneuver your legs so that you can accelerate and come to a complete stop. Before you know it, you're a professional. You're driving on the road and you're feeling so comfortable where you're at. It's the same thing with life's journey. It's the same thing with the different obstacles that will come against you at times. But it's not for you to get discouraged. It's not for you guys to feel as if all hope is lost and no one is around. Sometimes it feels as if you have no support. You feel as if you can't trust or you can't depend on anyone. But I want to encourage someone today about trusting in God. Because his words declare that he will never leave you nor forsake you. And so even when you start to feel as if there is nothing left to give, there is no more hope, just remember this. Can you imagine the feeling when you know that you have done all the training, you have gotten the bruises, you have gone through the pain, and only you're in a place where you're comfortable? Because now you can maneuver. Now you're given the keys to walk into full success. Appreciate everything that happens in your life. The good, the bad, the indifferent. And know that within those times, someone is looking on and is being impacted. Our lives are like pages. And I ask you the question, how it is that you want to write your pages? What do you wish to leave at the end of all of this? And so I just felt like I needed to reach out and let someone know that this too shall pass. You just have to show up. You just have to be patient and continue to press forward. Here's what the good book says. Press for the mark of the higher calling, which is in Christ Jesus. That's right. That's right, guys. I know you're getting it. And I pray that the peace of God will be upon you. Guys, remember, if you have not yet liked, if you have not yet shared, if you have not yet subscribed, come on. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Take care, guys.